let's start our journey flying to Asia and visiting Taiwan for their XTERRA race. It's a modern city with traditional Chinese temples, hot spring resorts and dramatic mountainous terrain. The off-road triathlon event was held in and around the stunning mountains and forests of southern Taiwan's Kenting National Park. More than 500 participants took part in the event, which not only included the full-distance XTERRA race, but also a short-distance XTERRA triathlon, as well as 5, 10 and 21-kilometre trail runs. XTERRA Taiwan is the newest addition to the XTERRA World Tour, where amateur athletes from across the globe aim to qualify for the annual XTERRA World Championships in Maui. The XTERRA Asia Pacific Tour is a totally different world to the European or Pan-American tours, but this is the aim of XTERRA's. Different places, different cultures, different experiences. Let's hear from Australia's Jackie Allen on what an athlete can expect from the Asia Pacific Tour and what the main differences are from the other XTERRA tours.
You've got to be very, very prepared for the heat and the humidity which comes with the races, and the races in Asia tend to be a lot more adventure race based, so you'll tend to be hiking a bike a lot more and hiking up the rocks and perhaps using ropes and things to climb down rocks. It's quite a lot more adventurous, I think, than some of the European races, and there's always massive crowds, like lots of people, lots of buzz around the Asian races as well.
So the first day of the event started with a trail running race. Traditional dances and all the local cultural elements makes the event one of the most unique of all the XTERRA events worldwide. The route began with a sandy, rocky riverbed. The gradient then began to increase, and the first real climb took the athletes to Mount Shanmu. There were then several climbs along Menmalu, where the participants weaved their way along dirt trails, through liander forests and evergreens, to an unexpected skyline view.
I'm so ready.
I'm ready for the race. Yes, go!
So let's get into the trail running action. After an epic start, the 5, 10 and 20-kilometre race athletes face the challenges of the cultural Taiwanese landscape. Demanding uphills, fast downhills and river crossings were just some of the elements that made this trail run unique. It was energy sapping on the athletes, and the winners fought hard to claim that top spot on the podium. XTERRA warriors travel around the world in order to participate on the XTERRA Global Tour. Sometimes they travel alone, and some travel with their partners as a couple. Nicole Walters and Doug Hall are a successful couple who travel the globe in order to be part of the XTERRA family. Let's meet them.
It's great to have Doug there to travel around with. It's definitely a team effort when we come to the races.
You do enough races and enough travelling, you obviously got the high points, they're really fantastic times that you share together, but also there's times where it's not going quite so well, one of you is injured or tired or a little bit ill, and actually having somebody there to sort of support you through, a rough patch You know, it avoids you from being lonely and kind of can get you through, or even just someone to tell you to stop moaning and to kind of get on with it a little bit. It's quite nice. So, you know, teamwork makes the dream work.
The final day of the XTERRA Taiwan saw the all-important triathlon race for the elite athletes. It combined a 1.5-kilometre, 2-lap ocean swim, followed by a challenging 26-kilometre single-loop mountain bike, and concluded with a 10-kilometre trail run through lush forests and on open, beautiful oceanfront trails. The weather was perfect and everybody was ready for this all-important race.
Good to be here, race day.
Ready? Woo! Ready as I'll ever be.
After an epic start, Australia's Ben Allen was first out of the water, with Lewis Ryan just 20 seconds behind. Great Britain's Doug Hall came out of the swim 2 minutes back from the leaders. Ryan quickly caught Allen on the bike and both started to work together to pull further clear of third. Finally, the youngster from New Zealand held on to the lead to claim his first ever XTERRA title. Allen finished second with Hall in third. In the women's race, the fastest swim split went to British athlete Nicole Walters, who exited the water a minute and 10 seconds ahead of her compatriot Jackie Allen. On the bike, Allen pushed hard and passed Walters at the halfway mark, but disaster struck when she picked up a puncture. Riding on a leak, she lost time and gave Walters the chance to retake the lead. She remained in front for the run, crossing the line to claim victory ahead of Allen.
It's a phenomenal feeling to get my first win on the World Tour as a pro. Yeah, it was an incredible race out there. So many great athletes. Yeah, it's a pretty surreal feeling. The kind of feeling I didn't think I'd experience for at least another couple years. So for it to happen, it's just, yeah, icing on the cake of an awesome trip. So yeah, beyond stoked.
I'm really happy to win today. Going into the race, I was just hoping to finish in one piece. So yeah, I'm really happy to win. It was good. I had a really good swim. I think I enjoyed the swim for the first time this year, so that was great. The bike course was tough. It was a really tough bike course. It was technically a challenge, and also physically all the climbs were really hard as well. And then the run was a really nice run course, sort of single track downhill. Really nice, all the way back down here to the youth centre.